Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to episode 59 of Tipsy Tuesday. Thank you for listening. And this is entitled Self Trust and Boundaries. And then, like, if it was a subtitle, it would be um, Go Within Before You Go Without into the World, or You Will Go Without. We'll get to that in a minute. But first, let's talk self trust and boundaries. And I recently went to a co creation circle group that I attend with other coaches and creators of that nature with Iskra Petrova. Hey, girl. I might even tag you on this so you know that that's where this came from. So, in one of her groups, in one of her co creation circles, we spoke about self trust, and it in the co-creation, like, we meet with one another, questions are asked, and we meet with one another and we co-create with where we are on certain things, and you leave with a new perspective. Is what I did. I left with a new perspective on when it comes to boundaries. So in my empowering women wellness movement meetings, one of the topics that we talk about a lot are healthy boundaries. And so I got a new spin on it that I shared already in the private Facebook group that we have, but I wanted to bring it. See, my hair is doing what it wanted to do. But I wanted to share it in on this platform as well. So self trust and boundaries does correlate, and I didn't really realize how much it does until after this co-creation circle. So in the healthy boundaries meetings that we have, we always talk about, I always teach and remind the women that it is when it comes to boundaries, you got to create, state, and maintain them. And that means first you have to sit with yourself and on whatever the topic is, create those boundaries, come up with those boundaries. Um, do the preparation that you have to do to be able to do step number two, which is to state the boundaries to the people that need to know that this is what your boundaries are on this particular area. And then maintain, that means whatever you have stated in your boundary, such as, for instance, that's like, if you bring this up, I'm going to have to hang up on you. uh, Maintaining it. That's the maintaining part. When they try you, you got to actually maintain it and bang on them. But before you do that, before you get to creating, self trust definitely plays its part. And I didn't realize how much it plays its part. But if you don't have self trust, you don't have trust in you to make good decisions and choices for yourself, you won't be so amped or so willing or so have that energy to create, state, and maintain boundaries that need to be set in your life. So, and it's not just a boundary with people, boundaries with yourself, boundaries with how you we're eating or doing, and being, human being whatever we are doing, setting those boundaries. So, self trust and self. One of the other activities that we did in that circle was we did a meditation, and we got in touch with our future selves. I think it was 5 years down the line. Where did we see ourselves in 5 years, and what do we see that's keeping us from getting there? And so I was like, oh, self confidence, and guess where self confidence comes from? Self trust. And if you don't have self trust, and if you don't have self confidence in yourself, you're not going to set those boundaries. And so I'm encouraging you to go within and check yourself before you wreck yourself. I love to say that. I don't know why. It's stuck in me. But check yourself and see where you are when it comes to self-trust. Where are you when it comes with self-confidence? Because that you have to deal with that root first before you go without into the world to create, state, and maintain your boundaries. You have to go before you go without and apply yourself to your goals. You have to check that first. Where are you when it comes to self-trust and self-confidence? And that will that where you are, the level of where you are there will correlates greatly with the level of tenacity that you will go forth and pursue whatever you're about to pursue, whether it's boundaries, goals, or anything of that nature. Okay. And so if you don't go within before you go without into this world, you will wind up going without the goals being met, that relationship, those boundaries being set, the steps that you wanted to take. You will go without those things if you don't go within first. So before you do all that you want to try to do out in this world, go within, check your self trust, check your self confidence, and then go forth and set your boundaries so you can go forth and make those goals happen. Okay. All right. That's it for this episode of Tiffany Tuesday. Thank you for listening. Love and light to your journey. Until next time. Bye.